know, almost every time I've had massive amounts of trolling, it's related to climate change. But there was one time it had nothing to do with climate change. Something living in Lubbock, and hopefully you can bear me out. One of the peculiarities in my mind, especially as a Canadian living in Lubbock, is the fact that we have all of these drive-in tea places. And I'm talking like iced tea for those, for people not from West Texas, it's iced tea. And they have all different flavors and all different types of sweeteners. And some of them you can walk into, but it's not really like a cafe. It's just you walk in, you order, you walk out. And they're just all over town. And a couple of years ago, they were just springing up on every other corner. It was like Tim Hortons donut shop in Canada, except tea places. So I posted something online, just, totally off the cuff, like, what is it with all of these drive-in tea places? It's crazy. And Twitter went crazy. People were like, what are you talking about? You have no idea what you're talking about. Those don't exist. I'm like, okay, here is a Google map screenshot of all the drive-in tea places in Lubbock, Texas. And they're like, that doesn't exist. How dare you? And I was like, first of all, A, why do you care? And yeah. Second of all, I wasn't even saying anything negative. I was just like, why? Like, why? And third of all, you're arguing with Google Maps. Like, really?
Oh my gosh. People pick the weirdest stuff to be mad about. Like, that is such a weird thing to be mad about. Like, it affects them in no way, right? Whether or not there are drive-in tea places in Lubbock, America. And no, but you're right. Like, we go there a lot, actually. There's one on the way home, and my son likes them, so we go there a lot. But there's probably like 5 or 6 different distinct like chains or companies that do this, and they each have like 4 or 5 stores. No, there's a lot of them for sure. For sure.
That is just such a show. Like, and so what did I take away from that? I think I took away that there's a lot of sort of displaced anger out there, and a lot of that anger often comes, again, getting back to what we're talking about, from a sense of sort of helplessness. Like, you're really angry or frustrated about something, but you don't feel like there's anything you can do. So before you know it, you find yourself attacking Google Maps over tea places instead of actually addressing the real issue in front of you. And unfortunately, the world is just moving in a direction where there's more and more of these issues that make people feel hopeless and helpless. And so that's why I feel like what I do is so important, because it's helping people, actually empowering them to be able to do something about something that they're actually really honestly worried about.